Hello student, welcome to my official YouTube channel Mathematics All Level, and today I have taken the paper 4MA1 cross 1/1F. This is the paper Foundation Tier and Mathematics A. It is of Pearson Edexcel International GCSE examination. It was conducted on the date 15th May of 2025 and Foundation Tier paper 1F. And here you need to read the instruction properly before attempting any type of a question paper. So they have told that calculator may be used, and we also know that calculator is allowed in these papers. Only black ink or ball point pen can be used. So let's do this question paper. This is the area volumes of 2D figures they have given in the formula sheet. We can take the help of these formulas, student, if we are stuck in any of the problem. So let's say this is the first part of this paper, part A of Foundation Tier 1F paper, and I'll be uploading this question paper into the parts, in part A, part B, like this. I'll be uploading it. So first question is, write a number in each box so that each calculation is correct. Okay, one more thing, students, that many of the question of this foundation paper was in paper 2F as well. In the paper 1H, for which I have already uploaded the video of this particular paper. Of 1H I have uploaded. So many of the questions of 1H are included in this paper. So those who don't know that there is the differences between the levels, but I don't think so. So let's do the first part. First part is write a number in each box so that each calculation is correct. So A part is 475 plus of bracket is equals to 1200. Okay, what we need to do, we need to transpose 475 to the right hand side. So we'll left out with this bracket in the left hand side, and here you will get 1200 negative of 475. Okay, so the bracket value will be equals to 1200 negative of 475. We can take the help of calculator. 725. So in the bracket, student, 725 will be the value. Similarly, B part, 180 cross of bracket is equals to 5760. Now here the difference is, see, here in the left hand side the operator sign is positive. Okay, so we are transposing it to the right hand side, so it got negative. In the left hand side, in the B part, the operator sign is multiplication, so this part will be in the denominator of this part. So bracket will be equals to 5760 upon 180. Again we can take the help of computer, so calculator. 5760 divided by 180, that is equals to 32. So the value of bracket will be 32. So here we will plug the value 32. In the next part, here are 4 discs. There is number on each disc. Using each disc only once, write down the smallest number that can be made. See, for this part, if I say a smallest number that can be made, how many digits are there, student? 4 digits are there. 4 digits are there. Ones, tens, hundred, thousand. Okay, so a smallest number that can be made, this is ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousand place. So at the thousand place, if we are making the smallest 4 digit number, so at the thousand place the smallest number should be inserted. Okay, similarly, whatever number is left, again we need to sort out the smallest number, then again we need to fill it. So in smallest number in 7485 is 4, so we'll plug 4 in the thousand place. Now 4 is cancelled. Now in 7, 8 and 5, which is the smallest number left? That is 5. So 5 is cancelled. Now in 7 and 8, which is the smallest number? 7. This also got cancelled. In the last we are left with 8. So 4, 5, 7, 8 is the smallest value. Number possible that can be made with these discs. Write down the largest even number that can be made. Yes, largest even number. What is the property of even number, student? It must be divisible by 2. It must be divisible by 2. So see, if it is a even number, so means the last bracket, the ones digit of this 4-digit number should be either 4 or 8 or any number which is divisible by 2. Why I have taken 4 and 8? Because 4 and 8 is the only number which is even in the given discs. Okay. In the question they have asked, write down the largest even number that can be made. So 4 and 8 are the largest number, even number. So if I plug in this value with 4 and if I plug in this value with 8, okay. If I ask in 4 and 8 which is the largest even number, so you will say 8. So directly plug in with the value with 8. So 8 is gone. Now in 7, 4, 5, we need to see this thing, that in 7, 4 and 5 which is the largest number. So in 7, 4 and 5 we can say that 7 is the largest. Similarly in 7 is gone. In 5 and 4 which is the largest number is 5. So 5 and here it will be 4. 7, 5, 4, 8 is the largest number possible. Okay, student. Many of the students, what they will do, I will write that probability to students. If they say that 4 is also an even number, if they will plug in this value as, instead of 8 they will plug in this part as 4, this part as 4. So now they are left with 7, 8 and 5. So in 7, 8 and 5, 8 is the largest number. And in 7 and 5, 7 is the largest number and 5 is left out. So 8, 7, 5, 4. This is also correct. So now what we need to see, that they have asked for the largest even number. So we can see here that 8, 7, 5, 4 is the largest even number. Okay. I have taken both the possibilities here. I have taken one's digit as 8 and one's digit as 4. So on placing one's digit as 4, we are getting the largest even number, that is 8754. So this is the correct answer. Okay. This is the case of approximation, student. We need to fill it by both the cases. So the value of this particular question will be 8754. Okay. Now let's move ahead. They have given us the pictogram, shows some information about the numbers of tires sold in a garage each month from January to April. This represent 8 tires. Okay, this represent 8 tires. So if this represent 8 tires, student, this whole circle represents, students, 8 tires. So this all the sub parts in it, how much they will represent? They will represent 2 tires, 2 tires, 2 tires, 2 tires. So we can say that 1/4 part this 1/4 part will represent 2 tires. Okay, 1/4 part will represent 2 tires. Similarly, if I say that 1/2 part, how much it will represent? So it is made of 2 quarters. So I'll draw it for you, this also. Okay, so here it's 2 tires and 2 tires. So 1/2 of this particular diagram will represent 4 tires. This is representing 2 tires. So how many tires were sold in January? You can say that 3 circles are there in January. So one circle was representing 8 tires. So for 3 tires it will be, for 3 circles it will be 8 cross of 3, that is equals to 24. Now work out the total number of tires sold in the 4 months from January to April. From January to April, total number of tires sold in the 4 month. Okay, we need to go it step by step. For this we have calculated it 24. For this, how many circles are there in Feb month? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 cross of 8 will be 32. In March month, if students see how many circles are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full circles are there. So 5 cross of 8 will be 40, plus of this quarter circle is there. So quarter circle was representing 2 tires. So 40 plus of 2, that is equals to 42. Okay. In month of April, student, 3 full circles are there. So for 3 it will be 24, plus of 1/2 circle is also there. Half circle was representing 4 tires. So plus of 4 tire, that will be equals to 28. Now they have asked for the total number of tires sold from this particular month to this particular month. So we have calculated it. So it is 24 plus of 32 less of 42 less of 28. Okay, 24 plus of 32 plus of 42 plus of 28, that is equals to 126 tires. In the next part, in May 22 tires were sold. Show this information on the pictogram. 22 tires were sold in May. Okay, 22 tires were sold. One circle was representing 8 tires. So for this it will be 8 plus of 8, 8 plus of 8 is 16, plus of 8 if I do, so it will be 24, but they need 22 tires, so we need to figure this out. So it will be erasing it. Okay, now for how much is the remaining part, we need to see. Six is the remaining part, student. Okay, for 8 tires we need to make one circle. 8 tires we need to make one circle. For 2 tires it is 2 circles are made here, 1, 2. For 6 tires, student, what we need to do? For 4 tires it was an half. 1/4 was representing 2 tires. So for 6 tire it will be representing 3/4, student. See how I have done this. 2 tires in 1/4 was there, 2 tire in 1/4, 2 tire in 1/4. So for 6 tire it will be 3/4 of a circle. So it will be like this. Three-fourth of a circle. Okay, 3/4 of a circle will be 6 tire. So this will represent 22 tires. Next question, student. See, here is a prism. How many faces has the prism? How many vertices has the prism? For faces, if we talk about, see how many faces are possible. if I say for this face, so one is in the front, one is at the behind, so two faces plus of. Similarly, one is at the down, second is at the up. This part we are talking, this part, so 1 plus 1, that is 2 again. This is also a face, this is also for this particular part, and this particular part is also a face plus of 2. So 6 faces are possible. Okay, don't forget to observe the faces which is lying backwards. How many vertices has the prism? We need to count the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices are there in the prism, so 8. In the next part, A and B are points on a circle center O. Write down the mathematical name of the line AB. AB is the diameter. Those who don't know, I'll draw it for you, student. If this is a circle, so this is a diameter. Similarly, this is a radius. Okay, similarly this is a chord. I'll mention it. This is the diameter. This is the radius. Radius is half of the diameter. This is any line which is touching the circle at two distinct points will be chord. So this is chord. So since O is the center, it is passing from O, so it is a diameter. Now write down the mathematical name of the line CD. CD is a whatever line is passing from the circle which is intersecting the circle at one point is known as tangent. Okay, so this particular part is tangent. And if another line is passing from the line intersecting at 2 points, so it will be secant. So this is tangent and this is secant. For tangent, the line will be intersecting only at 1 point, and for secant it will be intersecting at 2 points. Next question. Simplify 4 cross of 5e. It's a easy question, by the way. 4 cross of 5e. We need to multiply the numbers here. So we will get 4 cross of 5, that is 20. E will be represented. E will be like this only. So it will be 20e. For B part, f plus of 14 will be equals to 29. We need to transpose 4 to the right hand side. So what we will get? F equals to 29 negative of 14. That is equals to 5 and 1. You can take the help of the calculator if you want. 29 negative of 14 will be 15. Write 0.6 as a percentage. 0.6 as a percentage. First, what we need to show as a percentage. Okay. If I multiply 0.6 with 100 in the numerator and denominator, what we will get? We will get 0.6 cross of 100 in the numerator and in the denominator 100. So this will be 60 upon 100. We know what is percentage. Percent means out of 100. So we can see that we have converted 0.6 in terms of 100. That is why we have multiplied it by 100, student. So this is 60%. So 60%. Our main target for converting into the fraction, it should be that anyhow in the denominator it should be 100. Okay. So this is 60%. In the B part, write 19 by 100 as a decimal. 19 by 100 as a decimal. 19 by 100 as a decimal. So just see that how many digits are in the numerator and how many digits are in the denominator. You will see 2 digits are there in the numerator and 3 digits are there in the denominator. So if we are dividing it by 100, so the point will be after 2 decimal places. So it will be 0.19. Okay, 0.19. We need to count the places. So 1 2 for 100 it will be after 2 decimal places. For if we are dividing it by 10 it will be after 1 decimal places. If we are dividing it by 1000 it will be after 3 decimal places. So it will be 0.19. Next part, what fraction of this shape is shaded? Write your fraction in its simplest form. First we need to see, write your fraction. Okay, how many, first we need to see that how many boxes are there. 1 2 3 4 5 cross of 1 2 3 4 20 total boxes are 20, student. So 20 will be in the denominator. And how many shaded part are there, student? See, for shaded part it will be, you need to count it, 1 2 3 4 5 15 and 1 16. So it will be 16 parts are shaded. So 16 by 20, but in the question they have asked for the simplest form, so we need to divide it by 4. So we will get 4 by 5. So the solution will be 4 by 5. Okay, here are the first 4 number of the sequence. Write down the number of next term of the sequence. Okay, 7 11 15 and 19. This is the sequence they have given. We need to see that what is the difference between 11 and 7. 4. Similarly, difference between 11 and 15, that is 4. 15 and 19, the difference between these numbers will be 4. So the next difference will be again 4. So we need to add 4 in 19. So what we will get? We will get 23. So the next number term of the sequence will be 23. Okay, now see, students, in this part, although we have calculated this with this method, but we will not be writing this method in the question, in the solution. Okay, because this is not the analogy or reasoning part. We need to see that how we will be writing it. We need to see that what is the first term of this sequence, that is 7. What is the difference between the terms of the sequence? So we need to calculate 11 minus of 7, that is equals to 4. So difference is 4. Now they were asking for 1 2 3 4, fifth term they were asking for. So we will be writing A5 equals to, this is the formula of arithmetic progression because the difference here is constant. So A5 will be given by A plus of n minus of 1 cross of d. This is the general formula of an. So for fifth term, A will be 7, n will be plugged in as 5, so it will be 5 minus of 1, d was 4. So it will be 7 plus of 4 plus of 4 is 16, so you will get 23. So this is the original way which should be mentioned here, that how you have got this particular value. This is how we have got the value. So explanation is, this is the explanation part, that on plugging the value of n equals to 5 in the general term, we have got our answer. Find the 12th term of the sequence. Again 12th term. For 12th term what we need to do? We need to plug in the value of n equals to 12. N equals to 12 we need to plug in. So for A12 it will be A plus of, A was 7 plus of 12 minus of 1 into d was 4. So it was 7 plus of 11 into 4 will be 44. 44 plus of 7 will be 81. So this part will be 81. The 12th term of the sequence will be 81. In the next part, student, the normal price of a calculator is 26 pound. Okay. 26.80. Amy gets 1/4 of the normal price with her student discount card. Amy buys 2 of these calculators. So the normal price was 26.80 pound. This is the normal price of a calculator, and she is getting 1/4 off. So discount Amy is receiving is 1/4 of 26.8. That is equals to 6.7. So this much discount she is receiving. So the original price will be for Amy. Original price for Amy will be 26.8 negative of 6.7. For one calculator we are calculating here. So 26.8 negative of 6.7 will be 20.1. This is the price of one calculator. How much she is purchasing? She is buying two calculator. For one we have calculated 20.1 pound. For two calculator, for 2 pieces, if I say, what will be the value? 20.1 cross of 2. 20.1 cross of 2 will be 40.2. Yes, 40.2. The price will be 40.2. Now in the question, student, she has given the note of 50 pound. How much change she would receive? So 40.2 is the original price for 2 calculator. Okay. The change part, if we discuss about this change part, so the change she will receive, she has given 50 pound and the original price of 2 pieces was 40.2. So we need to subtract this value. So how much we'll get? 50 negative of 40.2, that is equals to 9.8. 9.8 pounds she will be receiving. 9.8. This is the value. Okay, first we need to calculate the discount. Then again, how much is the amount, original amount for Amy? That was 20.1. That was 20.1 for one calculator. Now she was buying 2 calculators, so the price will be multiplied by 2. So the 2 pieces was 40.2. She gave the note of 50 pounds, so we need to subtract this value. Next part is complete the value of y equals to 2x minus of 1. Okay, y is equals to 2x minus of 1. For plugging the value of x equals to, we need to plug these values of x. So for x equals to, if we are plugging 2 times of minus of 2 minus of 1, we will get minus of 4 minus of 1 is minus of 5. So minus of 5 will be in the first bracket. If we are plugging the value of x equals to negative 1, if we are plugging, minus of 3. If we are plugging the value of x equals to 1, so what we will get? 2 times of 1 minus of 1, that is equals to 1. So 1 we are getting here. If we are plugging the value of x equals to 2, so it will be y times of 2 times of 2, negative of 1 will be 3. So we have got the value. Draw the graph of y equals to 2x minus 1 for values of x from minus 2 to 3. Okay, just plot these points, student. For first point it is minus 2 minus 5. Minus 2 minus 5 will be somewhere here, this part. Minus 1 minus 3. minus 1 minus 3, it will be here. 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma minus 1, it will be here. We need to plot it. 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1 will be here. 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3, this is the part. 3 comma 5, 3 comma 5, this is the part. Okay, so we can see that we have plotted it. Now we need to just match these lines. See, this is how our graph will look like. Okay, this is how our graph will look like. Plot the points, match the points. Tamsin asked some people how they prefer their eggs cooked. They could choose scrambled or boiled or poached or fried. This pie chart shows some information about their answers. Use a pie chart. Okay, to complete the table. For scrambled, if we are talking about, frequency was, for scrambled, frequency was 6, and the angle which it was making was 72 degree. So we can say from here, we will be applying the unitary method, students, for 72 degrees. Angle, for 72 degree angle of a sector, we have got 6 as a frequency. Okay, so for 1 degree angle of a sector, how much we will get? We are applying the unitary method, that is 6 by 72. Now for 132 degree angle of sector, 132 degree angle of sector, how much we will get? 6 by 72 cross of 132. 6 by 72 11. So we are getting 11. So for boiled eggs, what will be the frequency, student? 11. For poached eggs, okay, for poached eggs we don't know either the frequency nor the angle. Okay, now what we need to see? We need to see for fried eggs. For fried eggs, the angle of sector was 48. So for 48 degree angle of sector, what will be the value? 6 by 72 cross of 48. Six cross of 48 divided by 72, 4. This is 4. So we have got this value as well, 4. In the question, if you will see, they have told okay, one more thing. This is all the angle of sector. What will be the angle of sector? What is the angle of the point? That is 360 degree. So for 72 plus of 132 plus of bracket plus of 48 must be equals to 360 degree. So the sector angles, their sum must be equals to 360 degree. So if I say 72 plus of 132 plus of bracket plus of 48, their sum must be equal to 360 degree. So for here, from here, if I calculate the value of bracket, what we'll get? We'll transpose each value to the right hand side. So it will be 360 negative of 72 negative of 132 negative of 48. So we are getting 108. So here the angle will be 108 degrees. Now for the poached eggs. we have got our angle. So 1 degree angle of sector was giving 6 by 72 frequency. So for 108 degree angle of sector will be giving 6 by 72 cross of 108. 6 by 72 cross of 108. So after calculating it further, what we'll get? 6 by 72 cross of 108, 9. So for this we are getting 9. So this is the value. Write down the probability that this person choose scrambled eggs. For probability we know, for scrambled eggs, okay, what is probability, student? Number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Okay, this is our probability. So number of favorable outcome for the case of scrambled eggs, it will be frequency is 6. So 6 upon total number of outcomes. Total number of outcome, we need to add these particular frequencies. 6 plus of 11 plus of 9 plus of 4. 6 plus of 11 plus of 9 plus of 4. So the probability will be 6 by, if we are adding these numbers, 11 plus of 6 plus of 9 plus of 4, we will get 30. So the probability, if we are dividing it again, so we will get 1 by 5. This is the probability. Okay, so we have got the probability as 1 by 5. Now the next question is, boxes are put into a crate. Each box is a cuboid, 16 centimeter by 4 centimeter by 6 centimeter. The crate is a cuboid. Work out the greatest number of boxes that can be put in a crate. Okay. Okay, see students, what will be the volume of a small box? Small box. So it is a cuboid in shape. The crate is also cuboid, and the box is also cuboid. So volume is given by, volume of a cuboid is LBH. So I'll write here, those who don't know, volume of a cuboid is L cross of B cross of H. So volume of a small box will be L cross B cross H. L cross B cross H. L cross B cross H. So it will be equals to 16 cross of 4 cross of 4. Sorry, 16 cross of 4 cross of 6. So you will get 16 cross 4 cross of 6, that is equals to 384 centimeter cube. Now for volume of a crate, same, this is also a cuboid in the nature of crate, will be LBH. What is the length of crate? 80, cross of breadth 12, cross of height 42. What you will get? 80 cross of 12 cross of 42. 80 cross of 12 cross of 42. That is equals to 40320 centimeter cube. Okay. So according to the question, they have asked that work out the greatest number of boxes that can be put into the crate. This is the volume of a small box, this is the volume of crate. Number of boxes that can be put in the crate will be equals to volume of crate upon volume of box. Volume of a crate upon volume of a box. So the volume of a crate was 40320 centimeter cube upon volume of a small box was 384 centimeter cube. Just divide these value, we will get the number of boxes which can be put into the crate. 1, 0 and 5 boxes can be inserted into the crate. Okay, we have divided the volume of a crate by volume of boxes. Next question. A shop sells boxes of almonds and 12 of these boxes cost a total of 708 dirhams. Work out the cost of 5 of these boxes. Okay, see, we will be applying unitary method, student. So 12 of the boxes were costing 708 dirhams. So one box will cost how much? 708 by 12 dirhams. Applying the unitary method, we are applying the unitary method. So for the 5 boxes, what will be the cost? 5 boxes, 708 by 12 cross of 5 dirhams will be the solution. We have just applied the unitary method. So 708 cross of 5 divided by 12 will be equals to 295. 295 dirhams will be the cost of 5 boxes. 295. Next question. Seb went into a restaurant at 18:15. He left the restaurant at 21:40. Work out the time that Seb spent in the restaurant. Give your answer in hours and minutes. Seb went into the restaurant at 18:15. 18:15. At this time, Seb went. That is 18:15 will be PM obviously, but we need not to write because it is a 24-hour system. And he left the restaurant at, he's leaving the restaurant at 21:40. So what is the time duration that is Seb spent in the restaurant? So we just need to divide, subtract these value. Yes. We are subtracting the time, students. So you will get 5 here, 10 by 5. 10 negative 5 will be 5, 3, 1. So we'll get 25 and 3. This is the amount. This is the time which Seb is spent in the restaurant. 3 hours and 25 minutes. 3 hours and 25 minutes. We have just subtracted the values, student. The time Seb left and the time when Seb entered the restaurant. On Friday, the restaurant sold 120 meals. 48 of these meals were vegetarian meals. And what percent of the meals sold on the Friday were vegetarian meals? Total meal was 120 and 48 meals were vegetarian. So 48 meals were vegetarian out of 120. So we need to calculate the percentage. So we will be multiplying it with by 100. How much is the value? 48 by 120 cross of 100, 40%. 40% vegetarian meals were sold. Now it's 13th question. 3 by 7 plus of 1 by 4 is equals to 19 by 28. We have to show this part. 3 by 7 plus of 1 by 4. If you are taking the left hand side, student, we need to, what we need to do, we need to make the denominator of these fraction common to operate it effectively. So if I multiply 3 by 7, if I multiply 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator, similarly if I multiply 7 in the numerator and 7 in the denominator, for 3 by 4 we are multiplying 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator. Okay, let's start it again, students. See, for 3 by 7 and 1 by 4, if we are multiplying 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator, what we will get? 12 by 28. We are making the denominators common here. For 1 by 4, if I say, if we are multiplying 7 in the numerator and 7 in the denominator, you will get 7 by 28. So by doing this part, we can easily calculate what 3 by 7 could be written as 12 by 28. Plus of 1 by 4 now can be written as 7 by 28. So we can add these fraction easily because the denominator is same. 12 by 28 plus of 7 by 28 will be equals to 19 by 28, what they were looking for. Okay, students. Now next question is expand x cross of x minus of 7. X into x minus of 7. Just multiply x with first term and then second term. So x into x will be and 7 cross of x. So here you will get x square negative of 7x. So the solution here will be x square negative of 7x. Factorize 8y minus of 10. This was A part. This is the B part. 8y minus of 10. We need to factorize this part. So if I say what is common here, student, so we can see that 2 is common in this whole expression. So what we left out with 4y negative of 5. So this is the factorization. Okay, whatever is common in the expression we need to take it out. So 2 was common here, so 2 we are taking it out. So we are left out with the terms 4y minus of 5. Now in the next part, m is equals to 5a plus of 7b. Work out the value of a when m was 48. M they have given as 48 and 5a. We need to figure out the value of a plus of 7b. 7 cross of b they have given as 3. So 48 equals to 5a plus of 7 cross of 3 will be 21. Now 21 is on the right hand side. We are taking 21 to the left hand side. So it will be with negative sign because the sign with 21 here is positive. So it will be 48 negative of 21 will be equals to 5a. So if we operate it, we will get 27 equals to 5a. On dividing it, the whole equation with 5, what we will get? A equals to 27 by 5. the value of A is 27 by 5. Okay. Now the next question is, Adam sells chocolates, cakes and lemon cakes. Chocolate cakes and lemon cakes. The ratio number of chocolate cakes he sells is equal to the ratio number of lemon cakes he sells is 5:7. Okay. Chocolates upon cakes, lemon cakes. Ratio is given here, students. Chocolate cake and lemon cakes. The ratio is 5:7. Okay, this is the ratio, student. Let the amount of a cakes sold. Okay, let the common amount of a cake, student, let the common amount of a cake be K. So number of chocolate cake will be number of chocolate cake will be 5K. Similarly, number of lemon cake will be 7K. This is the ratio, this is the amount, this is the number. Don't get confused. This is the number, this is the ratio. In the question, it is mentioned that he sells 40 chocolate cakes. We have figured it out that the amount of chocolate cake is 5K, and in the question they have told that he sells 40 chocolate cakes. So 40 chocolate cakes. From here we can calculate the value of K after dividing by 5 within the equation. In the equation we will get 8 here. So K is 8. So for number of lemon cakes, what we need to do, we just need to multiply it with 7. 7K was the number of lemon cakes. So 7 cross of 8, that is equals to 56. So number of lemon cakes we have got as 56. Now in the question, student, it has mentioned that Adam was selling chocolate cake for $8.5 and lemon cake for $12.75. So 40 chocolate cakes. One chocolate cake was costing $8.5. So for 40 chocolate cakes, it will cost 8.5 cross of 40. So it will be equals to $340. Similarly, for lemon cake, one lemon cake was costing $12.75. And we have calculated the number of lemon cakes, that is 56. So for 56 lemon cakes, it will be 56 cross of 12.75. So it will be 12.75 cross of 56, that will be equals to $714. Work out the total amount of money Adam gets for selling the cakes. So the total amount of money will be, student, this particular part and addition of this particular part. So the total amount of money will be $340 plus of $704. $340 plus of $714. Yes, so this will give us $4,51054. Okay, so the total amount he was paying was $1054. Okay students, so we'll continue from this question in the part B, and I have uploaded the part A today, and you will get the link of the part B in the description box. And the paper which we are solving here is 1F Foundation Tier IGCSE. And if you want any type of a videos or any type of a question paper which I should solve, so you can comment in the box, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.